Sanchez on to get us started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. On the ground, it's a rookie from Tennessee. Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Hits him in stride. So the completion good for 7 there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total.
And an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. Richardson to throw off.
So team might start looking at stuff. They don't want to play negative stuff.
26 yards. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
So what?
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away. Oh, nice move. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Yeah. That was like, look how you fold.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
But even so, you can't, like, I never understand how if you can't take it, you can't dish it out. Like that's like my main thing. Like, you can talk about me, say whatever, blah, 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 but, like, you gotta, like, I do that because, like, if I'm gonna talk about you, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna say something about you, I gotta be able to take it. And especially if it's true.
And again, it's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the change.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. He comes right back. He's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple. The Chiefs at 9-6 now. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first down, Fulton. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Call it a gain of a yard. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
27-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it facing a second and long situation.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Here's a tap forward by Richardson. Right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Tap the 50. Let's go.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1 running back one, you got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen?
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chiefs are able to move back in front. It's picked up, a live ball here, remember. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down. Now it's Richardson. And this complete to Mitchell. Now we're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready up. Ready up.
Now Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Yep, yellow, yellow. 180.
Mahomes now to throw. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Fulton. And some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, Ripley.
Now Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making a connection.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Yellow. I don't need to.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he spins through.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Richardson shotgun on third down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. That's caught. Royals with it. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Butker's kick here is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. It's a presentation of EA Sports. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And he returns this to the 22.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Richardson looking to throw this. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
The throw there is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
60 back.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson looking to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's just say about who this is. I said 2 to 3, but then the last couple of weeks, it's been 6, so I have to.
Quickly here, and that's complete.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it.
I don't like Ryan. Look this stuff up.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Come on. Hey.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. Now inside the 25. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they started with a 1st and 10. And Mahomes will do it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Up the middle they go. Fulton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now a handoff up the middle. Fulton looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got him pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Richardson out of the shotgun. That nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away? But that would not being picked off.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Richardson throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
70 range.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. With plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. Now a hit and a loose football. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That good for 19 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow. All right, go, Luke. 43. 40.
Right back to him on first down. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 78 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Fighting through and he's got space. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Yellow.
Now we give right side. Fulton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Easy.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Chiefs 40, Colts 24. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he comes back left with one complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the loss. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
A gain of 12.
Here we go.
And the
Richardson working from the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 4. Here's Richardson to throw. Richardson's one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Mahomes going to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So here we go. The Colts will go for 2.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Complete at the 1. And they will get back to it in 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yellow.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for this sack. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Up the middle they go. Fulton.
Come on, guys.
And now the rookie's free.
So bad.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
This thing is so good, man.
So they got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now Richardson. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now it's Richardson. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite work it in. And now it's 4th down. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
And it's It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yellow. My side.
A first down carry for Smith. And a loose football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
I don't need to. I don't need to. Oh, 80. My side.
Now a handoff up the middle. Fulton. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Better ball security, but not much else to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Yellow. My side.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fulton. And he'll be well short of a first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And when you break it